Hey, yo, Edgar Berlanga of Puerto Rico, New York, but he's Rican, calls out Jake Paul, says he will F him up after Jake Paul beats Mike Tyson. In this video, I'm going to break it down, let you know all the things you need to know. Here we go. Now, as you guys know, Jake Paul fought Mike Tyson on Netflix, and their crowd was like 70,000. It was 65 million worldwide users on Netflix. So it was an attraction. Unfortunately, in my opinion, the fight didn't really live up to much. Now, I've already made videos about that. The fight was just boring. Nothing really happened. It looked like an exhibition, but worse, like a step down from an exhibition where it wasn't much activity. It was like they weren't even trying to put on a show. Like, I don't think people would have minded it if Mike Tyson and Jake Paul looked anything remotely similar to Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones, but it looked worse. It looked like, Mike Tyson was not in the best health despite being in shape. He later came out and said that he nearly lost his life and needed blood transfusions and lost 25. I was in the hospital in the summertime. It was the summer, and they gave me blood transfusion. I lost a lot of blood. I broke my back. It's spinal, right? So Mike Tyson, he didn't reveal this. So I kind of feel like it was false advertising. You should have just, the rules were pretty much exhibition. 2-minute rounds, bigger gloves at heavyweight, 14-ounce gloves, only 8 rounds instead of 10 or 12 championship rounds. So we should have known that people were going to get duped. I mean, I kind of did, and I try to warn people, but it is what it is. They put on the fight. I think it was just false advertising. You should have just said it's an exhibition where no knockouts, and then I think people would have respected it more. But, you get everybody's attention and do these great numbers and get people's undivided, and it just doesn't deliver. People thought of Mike Tyson of old, knockout artist, and they thought he was going to really do something with somebody 30 years younger than him, 30 plus years younger. It didn't happen. But Mike Tyson is a New Yorker, and another New Yorker came out, which is Edgar Berlanga, which I said at the beginning of this video. Berlanga says, I will F you up, Jake Paul. Puerto Rico keeps tagging me. You effed up a 60-year-old man. Puerto Rico is mine. So he's saying he want that work. He wants smoke with Jake Paul. And I don't know, maybe he's doing it for New York. He's saying Puerto Rico and the Boricuas are reaching out to him and saying, this ain't right, so to speak. So he just fought Canelo, which was a big fight in boxing, and made a career high payday, I'm assuming. I can't even hold you. I would love to see the fight. I think that's a good fight. People want to see Jake Paul fight an actual boxer, like no more basketball players or MMA fighters and retired fighters and older fighters. I think people are growing tired of that from what I've seen. So Edgar Berlanga is nowhere near his actual weight class. Jake Paul just fought at heavyweight, so 200 plus pounds, but he's a guy who openly says he's rehydrated a good amount of weight, even in the Canelo fight, which is Berlanga, despite him fighting and campaigning at 168. So Jake would have a weight advantage, but experience advantage would definitely go to Edgar Berlanga. Berlanga, you got to give him his props. He's done a lot of trash talking, and he's, whether you love him or hate him, and he has that flashy persona. So it would be a big fight. Plus, Jake Paul moved to Puerto Rico and has a Puerto Rican in Amanda Serrano that he works with. So I would love to see it. I think it would be a big fight just because you have two talkers. Let me know what you guys think.